and welcome to my crash course on feminism. Today I'm going to be talking about feminism and its importance not just in our school community but our global community as well. By covering all the facts and frequently asked questions about this movement, we will create a more inclusive community for everyone. Today I'll be covering 4 major questions. What is feminism? And what are the stereotypes and misconceptions about feminism? Who does feminism affect and why? And why is it important for our school community and global community to learn about feminism? So, what is feminism? Everyone at some point will either come across a feminist or the concept of feminism in their lives. I'm going to be talking about 2 definitions, the first being from CambridgeDictionary.com. This website states that the belief that women should be allowed the same rights, power and opportunities as men and be treated in the same way, or the set of activities intended to achieve this state. Another simpler definition from Merriam-Webster states that the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. My definition is very similar to this, and if you ever look at other reliable sources that talk about feminism, the definition should be very similar. But before we go into why is it important, who it affects and stereotypes, I want to give you a brief history about how feminism came to be today. There are 3 waves to the feminist movement. The first occurred in the 19th and 20th century, where women gained the right to vote, have marriage rights and property rights. The second wave occurred in the 1960s, when women confronted issues such as discrimination in the workplace and outer society. They focused on other issues which are listed in the list above. The third wave occurred in the 1990s and still continues today, which focused on the same issues of the second wave, but wanting to be inclusive for everyone. So now that I've shown you a brief history about feminism, let's talk about the common stereotypes. A common stereotype of a feminist is that they're hairy, unclean, unfeminine, angry, man-hating, and wants control over men. They look down on women who want a traditional lifestyle and they want to be victims in all situations to do with men. And also, apparently, feminists are crazy revolutionaries like anarchists. Feminism, unfortunately, has had some bad press in recent years, with lots of misinformed celebrities such as Katy Perry and Kelly Clarkson coming forward and saying that the word feminism is too strong and too harsh, and why should women have control over men? Well, excuse me, but feminism is about equality, men and women being equal, no one sex being over the other. Feminism is equality and nothing more, and this is really worrying for our generation of celebrities who are so influential and popular like Katy Perry come forward and state that feminism is not a great thing that needs to be taught all over the world. These stereotypes and misconceptions are extremely detrimental to our society because the more that these stereotypes are spread around popular culture, the less important feminism will seem, and the less people will know what feminism truly is about, not what it's portrayed by the media, which a lot of the time is very negative. There are man-haters and feminists out there who are very, very extreme, but these people aren't feminists. Feminists believe in equality. Misandrists believe in power over men and hate anyone, women included, who do not fit their feminist ideal. I'm now going to tell you some examples of what a real feminist can be. A feminist can be a man, a woman, anyone you like. It doesn't matter. You can be a feminine feminist or an unfeminine feminist. It doesn't really matter. You can wear whatever you want. You can be whoever you want as long as you believe in equality. You can be a traditional mother and wife, or you can have a career. You can be a traditional man who has a career, or you can be a house husband. It doesn't matter. A feminist can be anyone, any ethnicity, any religion, any gender, any sexuality, and any age. As long as you believe in equality for the sexes, then you are a feminist. The next question I'm going to be answering is, why is feminism important? Feminism is important because women should receive the exact same basic human rights as men. Feminism is important because I should have rights over my own body, not some man in government. Feminism is important because women should be paid the exact same wage as men, doing the exact same job. Feminism is important because women shouldn't feel ashamed or guilty after they've been sexually assaulted, and the first question from the police being, "What were you wearing?" or "Were you drunk?" Feminism is important because over 130 million women have undergone female genital mutilation, and 24,000 women are at risk of this in the UK. Feminism is important because only 24% of women in the world are given global management positions. Feminism is important because I want my daughter to grow up with her male peers respecting her and not seeing her body as a right for them to claim. Feminism is important because I want my son to grow up respecting his female peers and knowing the meaning of the word no. Feminism is important because men should receive just as much maternity leave as women, and his role in the household should be seen as just as important. Feminism is important because I don't want my probability of getting a job lowered because I might have a child one day. Feminism is important because children shouldn't grow up bound to gender roles and careers based on whether they're a boy or a girl. Feminism is important because contraception needs to be both the man's and the woman's responsibility. Feminism is important because the first questions that reporters ask as an actress walks down the red carpet is, what design are you wearing? Not, what does this role mean to you? And who did you play? Feminism is important because women are still being sexualized in the media. And Photoshop is giving young girls the wrong impression about beauty standards, unattainable, and just very detrimental for their health. These are only a few reasons why feminism is important. I could name 100 more, but these are just the basic ones. Feminism is not a theory. Feminism is not just a movement. Feminism is the fight for human rights, equality between the genders. I shouldn't even be having to make this video. It should just be a second thought by now that men and women should be treated equally. So there you go, a brief introduction into feminism. I hope you've learned a little bit more than you did before you watched this video, and I hope you've learned about what feminism really is, not how it's been portrayed in the media in the past. Feminism is inclusive for everyone, especially school communities. And if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to email me or look at the links below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.